Hello and welcome to episode 35 of Stronger Together, my series with the mighty Tame Valley. As always, thanks for joining me. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much. Anyone who helps this channel out is massively appreciated. Comments help, thumbs up obviously help. Anyone who watches an advert, and of course my patrons, if you really want to help me, you can always become a patron. Little as 80 pence to £1 a month. You'll find a link to that down below in the description. Now, end of season, this episode is huge. Double live come again because we've got two massive games, both important for their own ways. Very important, like scarily important, but also super exciting important. So it's good times in the valley. Well, sort of good times. We're going to start off with some bad stuff. Now, we all know one of the originals, Carl Martin, brilliant left back, been here since day one, asked to leave at the start of the season and he wanted a new challenge. I talked him into staying for one more year, but he just recently asked again to say, I want to leave for a new challenge. So I put him up for sale and offered him out. Now, Carl is actually Danish. He's Danish in real life. And brilliantly, 3 Danish teams came in for him. OB, that's what I call them because I can't pronounce them. So they're in the 3F Superliga. They look like a good sized club. You know, he's in his prime years. He's had a great season when he's played as well. So this is gutting. You know, I like the originals. I want to keep him as long as possible. Now, if we have a quick look back at his career, he has done 10 years with us. Now, this year's probably not been his best. Last year, you know, the games have started to drop. Kroll did compete for that role and won the role many, many times. But, you know, he's a legend. 294 games. I mean, loads of assists, a couple of goals. Scored one this year. I mean, the guy's been brilliant. Now, if I can organise, I mean, do you have to have 10 years before you have a testimonial? If I can organise him a testimonial, I will. If I can, before he goes, we'll definitely try and get a friendly. Now, he's not the only one who wants a new challenge. He's not the only original who wants a new challenge. This one, though, only came to me about a week after the last live com. Right at the end of the season, it's like he walked in my office, stuck a knife in my heart, dropped a grenade, blew it up, and then pissed on my kids on the way out. I'm truly heartbroken. Our French genius, Darrell Monchion. Now, he's had a load of injuries this year. He struggled to get back a few times. If he wasn't injured, he'd have had a lot more games under his belt. But he doesn't want to leave because of game time. I think he's worried about stuff like that. But the 28-year-old Frenchman, Darrell, again, has asked for a new challenge. And again, he's been with us for 10 years. So, you know, I've respected it. It's towards the end of the season. I thought, let's try and get him a move sorted early. Well, if you were looking on his page, you'd have seen it. Yeah, he's going to Austria, which I think is quite cool. Good-sized club, to be fair. Now, don't get me wrong, I've got no leagues running on this, and if you do play this database, I advise you don't add any leagues to it. I think it struggles with that for some reason. Not for speed, but it can crash your game. So I've just got England on here and the MLS. That's all I've got. So again, I'm gutted with this one. Seriously, Darrell's been great for this channel. In real life, he's giving me games to give away, shirts. He's so supportive. But in game, he wants a new challenge. Prime years. Hopefully, he's going to go here and play. Again, he's done 10 years with us. This has been his worst season, but that is purely down to injuries, not him as a player. But yeah, it looks like 10 years has been enough for Darrell. On some positive news, though, you'll know I've signed 2 WONDERKIDS superstar South Americans. The first one is the Colombian centre-half Jefferson. Now, I think he's brilliant, right? Obviously, we couldn't get him a work permit. We signed him straight away. I loaned him straight out to Fiorentina, where he's done really well. He's played for them for an entire season in the Serie A. Very impressive. Got 5 caps for his country, so he applied for a work permit and it was accepted. So he will be coming to us straight in that first team. I'm well buzzing for this. Now, Grasso is sexual. This kid on paper looks like he's going to be one of the best midfielders in the world. Another wonder kid. I signed him last year for about 8 million minimum fee. I let him stay out there for an extra season, hoping he'd be playing for his country. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just brought him in and loaned him out, because he's not playing for his country. Let's see what I've been up to. And of course, we're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, weren't we, against Manchester United. And even though we scored a couple of goals, yeah, we got our arse handed to us by a far superior team, to be fair. It's disappointing. I would like to win a domestic cup. And you'll also know I was playing Liverpool, who were they in 5th? We were in 4th. It's very tight. It's very close. We've beat them about 3 or 4 times now on the run. Went to Anfield, got beat. What was great, though, was the next game against the other Scousers, Everton, beating them 3-2. Brilliant. Loved it. Going 2-0 up. They came back. Fletcher got us that goal later on. We needed it. Now let's switch to the full fixture list, and you'll see we went on that great run there, beating Aston Villa 2-0. Then we beat West Brom 1-0. Then we've gone on a right shit run against big teams. You know, we do well against Arsenal. We draw with them often. We beat Spurs quite a lot. We couldn't beat them this time. Massively disappointing. And then we got beat off City. They look like they're having a good year this year. To be fair to the small team of Manchester, they look like they're going to win everything this year. Man United have been on top now for a good few years. They beat us in the league. Going into the first live comp against Fulham, well, somehow we're fourth, and we've got European football next year. We've got some Europa League football, which is an upgrade on the conference we've been in this year, which is great. But we've been top 4 all year. I don't think we've ever dipped out of the top 4 once. Which, you know, I don't want to. But you'll see right now, going into the last game of the season, we're on 70 points. Liverpool are on 67 points. They're away at Burnley, who are down there and safe with nothing to play for. They're not going to get relegated. We're away at Fulham, who I think, yeah, they're also safe. They've got nothing to play for. Here we go, Craven Cottage, I'm assuming. A new and improved Craven Cottage, possibly. We're playing in our fantastic reddish kit. I do like it. Now, I'm going for this. I'm not resting anyone. We're not doing anything. I put the best team out I possibly could, because the Champions League is massive. Don't get me wrong, in a weird way, I kind of wouldn't have minded maybe Europa League. I'm working our way up to that, growing as a club, growing as players, growing them finances. But the fact that we've done so well all year, even when we've had bad runs, the league doesn't lie, does it? And we are where we are because we deserve to be there. From the football we've played, the goals we've scored, the great moments. Here's Matheson. Come on, boys. Quebec, Matheson. Oh, we're putting this pressure on, aren't we? We're not giving this up. Here's Henchman. Go on, Fletch. Oh, why'd you pass it then? Should have shot, kid. Well, there you go. Riviera, injured. He's been a great loan for us this year. We've got Jackson G, my youngest son, who was just about 5 minutes ago pooed everywhere. Pooed all over his new pants. All came out sideways out of his nappy. I had to hold him down while his mum's had to clean him. The joys of parenthood. But right now, he's running down that right wing. Hopefully, going to cross it into his brother and put us 1-0 up and into the Champions League. Right, we go. Bayliss. He has been amazing. I remember me scouting last year saying, look at Ollie Bayliss. Or they'd scouted him. And do you know when you get tips to say you should sign him? I was like, should I not? I don't know. Could I get a deal done? I don't know why I was umming and ahhing about it, because he's such a good player and he's grown this year, got better and better and better. And I think he's like my leading goal scorer. Oh, he has been at some point. Oh, he's a joint leading goal scorer. Easily the best player this year so far in my eyes. But 0-0 here, I'm not sure what's happening. Do you know what I didn't do either? Check the freaking goal difference. So if Liverpool are winning, will they leap us? Now I meant to say if Liverpool were winning, would they leap us if we were losing? Because if we stay like this, we'll be okay, won't we? I'm pretty sure we will. Like I always say, I never trust myself. I always wait till the end. Come on, boys. Our Fletch, he's on a yellow. We need a bit of magic. We need a bit of magic from one at Valley, lads. But yeah, with Carl and Darrell leaving, we are going to be left with only 3 originals from the original team. Just 3. The trio, as I call them. Joey Page, Brian Kane, and Lee Greenshields. That's going to be it. That's it. Have you seen that down the bottom? Can you see it behind my head? Burnley have gone 1-0 up, and we've got a free kick to defend, and we've gone 1-0 down. So us and Liverpool, pretty much within a minute, are both getting beat. It says like this, so I'm fine. I'm not fine with the form. I mean, we haven't won in the league for ages, but we've been playing top teams. Fulham are not a top team. No offence. Come on, let's just get... I don't want to lose and still do it. That's pathetic. Is Bayliss best player in the league? Best player on the team. 22nd goal of the fecking season. We are the Valley. We travel near and far. Why is there a highlight straight away? Whenever there's a highlight straight after a goal, it's usually an instant goal in my eyes. What happens? Our heads have dropped. We think the job's done. And here come Fulham. Go on. Good bit defending there. I like it. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do with this team. Champions League or not. See? This game is so freaking predictable. Oh, Burnley. Burnley have just calmed my nerves. Hopefully you've just seen that. Burnley have gone 2-0 up against Liverpool. Burnley and Fulham, down there at the bottom, both teams nearly being relegated, are beating us both. 2 teams fighting out for the Champions League. That's what you've got to love about the Prem though, innit? Hey, it's competitive. Right. Come on, Jax. Come on, kid. He's going to take the world on. He's going to give it Bayliss. He's trying to find Bayliss. Here's Abreu to Heckman. Back to Abreu. Give it back to Jax. Come on. This is a big build-up. Are we going to get a payoff? Not with football like that, we're not. Right, here's Son. Dropping deep. Picking it up. Giving it Bayliss. He's going to ping it out to Crow on the left. Could be fighting for his position next year if I can find a good left back. Jackson! All the poo's been forgiven. We've done it, haven't we? Hey, surely I've not seen the goals galore from Liverpool. We're in the Champions League. We did it. Brilliant. That's the first job done. We have a Champions League team. I might have to qualify, but I don't give a shit. How good is that? Lost 11 games and still getting the Champions League. And this is even better. They're giving me 60 million to spend. Tame Valley with 60 million. Ooh. So it's over to the Europa Conference, and the first game after the Stuttgart game was against Legans. And what a game. What a live com this would have made. And what a job, eh? Job done. 6-5 on aggregate. I mean, tell you what, right? It's not easy, is it, this game sometimes? Just got to love these kind of moments. Fletcher, look at that. 91st minute. Next up, it was Olympiacos. Greeno was back. I know he's wondering why Beale's been playing so much. You had an injury, mate. Got injured, didn't you? Boom. 1-1, job done. 5-1 on aggregate. Into a final, which is obviously the second live con, the biggest game in our club's history, our first ever major final, our chance to win our first ever major trophy, and it is a European trophy. Albeit the conference, but we are the Valley. This is going to be special, hopefully, but think all the way back to the beginning of the season, was it 3 episodes ago? And there was one team that stood out to me that I said I want to avoid at all costs. Hopefully they get knocked out. I think I've even mentioned it several times. I'm hoping they get knocked out. Well, they haven't been knocked out. And we're freaking playing them. Yes, we're going up against Simeone Inzaghi and his SS Lazio team. Massive club in my eyes. I mean, I've always kind of liked them when they signed Gaza when I was a kid. Sky blue is a bit shit, but it is what it is. The kit colours. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The game is going to be played in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, St. Petersburg in Russia, in this fantastic stadium that I've never seen. I don't know why. Didn't know. Maybe was it at the World Cup? Didn't even notice it. It's a beautiful place. I think the roof can close on us. I mean, what a place for final, eh? I'm playing against one of Europe's elite clubs, Tame Valley. Can we do it? We've been a bit shit recently. Quick check in on the squad before we get into this final game. And a lot of guys have done so well for me this year. Brian Kane's been a bit part player, lots of sub appearances, still scored a ton of goals. The guy's a legend. Look at Cal Martin, that's why I'd happily keep him. He's good enough at this level. But he wants to go. Barry's been great for me. Gavin Ring's been great for me. They're supposed to be my backup centre halves. Obviously, we've just lost Ribiera, which is a massive blow in the last game. But, you know, a lot of these kids, if they can just get it together for one last game and get ourselves out of this rut, hopefully good things will happen. Definitely want Kane, Page, and Motion and Martin. All the originals need to be on the bench or in the team, because I used to say this might be our only other chance at winning a trophy, so if we win it, I want them to have a medal. Welcome to St. Petersburg in Russia. This is insane. I'm so excited. All the hard work, 10 years of gameplay, and we're here. I've got backup centre halves because of knocks. Page is carrying a knock. I didn't realise I could have 1 million substitutions as well, which totally helps. The only 2 guys who aren't here, they're here, but they're in suits, is Cenevro and Ribiera. So yeah, it's been about a week I've had to go crack on with since that Fulham game, and I've reloaned Ribiera, so he's going to be coming back next year because he's been great. Don't mean he's going to be the starter though. I'm thinking that Cenevro might go, maybe bring someone in new. I need a new left back, I need a new central midfielder. Good save, Greeno. I'm going to do lots really. Champions League now, I've got a lot of money that I could do a lot with. Do a gamble for some mega glory next season. Champions League, man. I mean, we need to improve for that. We might have finished top 4 this year, but we definitely need to improve for that. But right now, forget all that. Forget about Carl and Darrell leaving. Forget about anyone else leaving. We're in a European final here. Right, come on, boys, come on. I didn't want to start Joey Page, but he's got a few fitness issues. I wanted to start Peter as well. He's got a few fitness issues. Fordy would have started. Joe Page's best friend, but he's got a few fitness issues. It's just what it is. What it is. Jackson's starting. He wouldn't have been starting on the right hand side, and this is unextended, so it's not one of the classic European finals, is it? Hopefully the occasion's not too big for the boys. Here's Ringgit, Abreu, come on lads. Trying to find Jackson, he can, and Lazio are going to pick this up. Here's Carlos. Come on. Well done. That is what you call defending. Right, come on Jax, cutting inside. Number 7, threads it through to his brother Fletch, who finds Bayliss to Abreu. Abreu, trying to get it through. Is anyone going to get onto it? No, Jack's it. The Sheriff's going to pick this up. Come on lad, another great pick up. And I'll be looking in the Championship again. I have been doing. Great place down there. On this game, once you know you've got a good few years into the game and the regens start coming out, it's my favourite time, and hopefully we can pick up a good few bargains like that make us stronger. For a botter, get in on him. He's got the ball in, headed it back. Oh, really? Well, it's that time in what you could call a pretty even game, to be fair. We need to up it though. We need to get ourselves back into this. Right, here we go. They've kicked off. To be honest, I know there's not much of a kick clash, but if I had my choice, I'd have played in red or blue, me. Just to have a bit more of a standout colour. Oh. You should have done that before he crossed it in before and they scored. Break his goddamn legs. Don't get another one. They're doing the same move. Crossing it in, heading it out to my edge at box. It's the same move. Right, I've demanded some more. Have we got more in us? I don't know. Get to 60. I'm making massive changes here. We need them because no one's doing anything, are they? I just can't see it happening. I'm not feeling great. And here's Lazio. Fuck. Cirone, is it? No. Come on, boys. Right, pick this up. Get on it. Go on, beat into it. He's not going to beat into it. Boring ass Italian teams. I knew Lazio would be a threat. They're the biggest team in it, and I think they've been in it since the start with us. Look at Jax. Where's he pulling his tricks out from? He ain't got that in his locker. Right, I made 3 changes. Joey Page should be coming on. Son has come on for my actual son up top. And I brought on more attacking kind of player in the middle in Heckman. Go on, Bayliss, go on. If anyone was going to score that, it'd be you, and why haven't you? Oh, that time is ticking. My heart is slowly breaking, boys. I mean, the form's gone off the boil. We haven't won a game now for 5 games in the league going into this. So, it wasn't great going into it. And it is Lazio. We are the Valley, but yeah, this will be gutting, really, won't it? Absolutely gutting, because, alright, we're in the Champions League next year, but we're not going to win that. I've tried to fire them up. We've gone to a more attacking mentality. I've got guys on that pitch who are dead. Could do with 16 more subs, to be fair. Sheriff, not had a good game either. Is Heckman. Finds Page. Go on, Page. To Jax. Go on, Jax. Go on, Page. Oh! Get in! Come on! Well, we're going to extra time. Got no subs left, and I've got guys who are absolutely dying on their ass. They've switched to a more cautious approach. I'm still going to go attacking. Let's try and win it. I mean, not a lot's happening. I'm getting no highlights. I'll take that though. It's going to go. If it goes to penalties, I don't know if I can handle that. I don't even know if I can cram it into an episode. Alright, come on, boys. 15 minutes away. Only takes a second to score. Also, only takes a second to concede. And they're probably no, they're not. I said we're the better team. Better XG. More chances. We're just dead. Look how tired we are. Like, full on tired. And here's Lazio with a highlight. First highlight in ages. Come on, lads. Come on. I'm not playing for penalties. I'm not going defensive just because they have. I'm not playing for penalties. Look at Greeno, dramatic man over there. He only had to pick it up and he went and did a cheesy ass dive, didn't he? But is this the build up of something? Is this highlight for us? Go on, go on, Jackson. What a time to be a world star. Find Son. Oh my God! Son to Son. Get in. Come on, man. They're looking for more overlaps. I don't care what they're looking for as long as they don't score. My team is tired. Look at Jackson, the Sheriff, Kroll, Abreu. They're dead. They're full on dead. Come on. Oh, I think I could cry. Look at that. Go on, boys. Go on. What a send-off for Martin and Moscione. Go on. Go on. Lift it. Get in. I don't know what to say. I'm like lost for words in a way because I didn't think I was going to do that. Go on, Greeno. Give us a cartwheel. Go on. Do your usual cartwheel. Go on, Greeno. Go on. There we go. Hey, got to have a Greeno cartwheel. And there you go, finally. A proper trophy in the cabinet. I can't believe we've done that. God, how good was that, eh? Let's try and ram it all in quick at the end. Arsenal have beaten Club Brugge in the Europa League final 1-0. Manchester United are champions of Europe, beating Valencia 3-1. This one is my favourite. Leicester beat City in extra time in the Carabao Cup. But fair play to City. And they won the league and they won the FA Cup, beating Leeds, who, didn't they win the FA Cup last year? Check Leeds out. FA Cup team. Well, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that enough to hit the thumbs up. I am honestly a little bit emotional. That is insane. A lot of hard work. 10 years of hard graft of gameplay, all the editing and filming and all that stuff together, me and you in this together. And we've got to a great place. There's still a long way to go, I think. There's still a good few years left at the Valley and hopefully going to stick around for it because I'm super excited and I'm so proud, so proud. I'm buzzing that Moscione and Martin and all these guys have got their hands on a proper medal and we've achieved something great. But can we get even better? You're going to have to find out in the next one. Stay happy, stay safe. I'm Booed. Bye-bye.